Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company. Oh, and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. I want to talk about rod control and how to fight a fish and how to land a fish. And actually that's going to work out very well because I just hooked into one. So the key is you want to have your drag tight when you set the hook, as I do now. And now what you want to do, first of all, he's swimming towards the boat. So always keep your line tight. You never ever want to let your line go loose when you're fighting the fish. You always want to keep your line tight and snug. If you let your line go loose, he's got a chance to shake the hook. So always keep your line tight, and especially with bass when they jump, you want to make sure as they're jumping like that, you want to keep your line nice and snug. There we go, he's in the boat. There's a nice little bass right there, folks. Decent hook set. There we go, we'll just throw him back. But that's one of the very, very important things, because once you've hooked a fish, I get my line back out there because, as you know, where there's one, there's usually more. So with my line going back out, what I need to do, I've loosened up on my drag as that fish was coming closer. So I'm just going to tighten up on it because I want it nice and tight for the hook set. And when you're working a jig, you want to have your rod, you want to always be in total control. So you want your rod to be basically at this, what I'm going to call the 3 o'clock position. You don't want your rod up here. If you're fishing up here and you get a bite, you've got very little leverage. You're in a very awkward position to set the hook. But with your rod in this position here, you're in a great position to set the hook. And when you're working a jig, if you happen to be up here and you feel a bite, just take up the slack real quick and lean into them and set the hook. With monofilament line, you're going to have to really set the hook a little harder because there's a lot of stretch in monofilament. If you're running braided line with a leader, then you can simply just give a hook set like so, because you've got more of a direct hook set. But the key with fighting a fish is always keep your line tight, keep it snug, and use your drag. Lighten up on your drag, let the fish pull. And when the fish is pulling, let him pull. Don't reel while the fish is pulling. That's a big no-no, because all you're going to do there is create line twist and a lot of extra pressure on the line. So what you want to do when you're fighting a fish, when he's pulling, let him pull. When he finishes pulling, what you can do is ease up on him, pump back, take up the slack, keep your line tight, and work your fish this way. Bring him into the boat like so. And you're always in control. Don't let your rod get up here. Stay in control. Always work the fish this way. And you want to do that pumping action. That's what you want. And if you do that, folks, I'll tell you right now, you definitely will put more fish in the boat. You'll have a better time on the water. As always, I want to thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. It's a great day out here today. I hope wherever you are, you're having a great day as well. And as always, until next time, good luck. Good fishing.